Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, if this reading reached you by October the 31st, it is meant for you. Your angels, your ancestors, and your loved ones on the other side are coming forward with a message for you today. So trust that you're here for a reason and a purpose. So on October the 31st, the veil between worlds thins. This is where we have access to communication and connection with the other side, a much stronger connection. So let's go ahead, call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So I'm starting with a Lenormand card. This is an omen that is coming forward that is going to show up in your reality. So we are getting the owl. Have any of you recently seen an owl? This is a confirmation for you. We also have the number 38. So this is a number omen that you might be seeing somewhere in your life as well. So intuition, perception, wisdom, and understanding. This is where you're growing within your consciousness. There's an expansion within your consciousness happening. And there's a lot of knowledge, wisdom, communication coming in from the other side for you. Okay, so intuition, perception, wisdom, and understanding. All right, so this is where, if your mind is full of things, your thoughts, all these, you want to clear this out because Spirit is communicating with you right now and your intuition is going to be incredibly strong. But when we're stressed and worried, it gets in the way. So if you're stressed and worried, what is it that you're thinking about that is creating this stress and worry? Let's work on releasing it, even the anxiety. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you is King of Pentacles. This is a very grounded energy. It is very strong. It has power, and the power is wielded in a balanced way. So Spirit is encouraging you to stay grounded and stable within the experiences you're having and direct your energy where it is important and where it matters for you. Okay? And I'm definitely getting a sign of authority coming in some way. So we'll talk about that. This is the King of Pentacles first. We're also getting the Hangman. Look at that. So I'm using a darker deck. So these cards are, some of them, especially this one, a little bit scarier. So I apologize if it scares you. But what this is letting me know is you're diving into the depths of darkness and shadow. This is where you're diving into your own subconscious. Okay, and there's things that are surfacing, things that you're meant to become aware of in order to heal, in order to work with, in order to work through. Okay, so I'm seeing a major releasing that is happening at this time. And what's happening is you are about to cross over into a different timeline. And this shedding, this releasing is important because this cannot go into the other side. Okay? So the Hangman is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is preparedness. Spirit is asking you to prepare because there's something that you're about to step into, something that is meant for you, something that you have manifested. Because you are stable and you're grounded. So on October the 31st, this is where you are crossing the threshold. This is where you are stepping into this new experience, an experience that you have been calling in for a very long time. It's a manifestation. So you are drawing in a manifestation, and through your actions is how this is going to unfold, through your intentional decision making and intentional actions. Okay? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That's my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So if you're seeing owls online, in a book, maybe a piece of jewelry, it's an owl charm that you have. It is definitely showing up for you in some way. You might be hearing an owl hooting. I've seen owls here on my new property, and I've actually heard more of them hooting than actually seeing them physically. Right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So yes, we are down into the depths of our soul, our subconscious, the darkness, the shadows. Some of you are doing some shadow work, and I feel that shadow work is being encouraged at this time to, work on some of the things that have been in the way. They're in the way is because they're showing up, surfacing, making you aware of them. They're bothering you because you're meant to work on them, right? So this is the Hangman energy. And, there's something here that maybe you don't have an understanding around or feel uncertain with. It feels like an illusion of some sort. It feels like a lie even. It feels something is being concealed from you. It is coming to the surface. It is revealing itself, or truth is being spoken here. This is the Hangman card, and this is the card they want me to start with because this energy is incredibly strong. So right now, some of you are being called to spend some time alone, to work through some of the things that interfere with your life's experiences, whether it interferes with love, connection, abundance, prosperity, right? This might be a belief or a pattern, habit that you might have. I feel you're recognizing this within yourself already. And as we are approaching October the 31st and moving through this, it feels like a portal. This is what I want to call it. This day is a portal. And because the veil is thin, we are also crossing into a different timeline, a timeline that we have been desiring to experience. You're going to experience it now. And I feel once the clock strikes 12 midnight on October the 31st, everything resets. It's on an energetic level. Things are about to turn the other way around. This is what I'm getting. And for those of you that are feeling like you are hanging upside down, the world feels like it's upside down, or things are a bit chaotic, you're facing a lot of challenges, a lot of dark periods in your life, you're meant to be here. You're meant to go through them. You are the light within that darkness. There's something that your soul is meant to learn through this process, through this experience. So they want you to be strong. They want you to understand that you are divinely guided and supported, and that you have all the wisdom, all the guidance that you need within yourself in order to move through whatever it is that you're experiencing, right? And the signs are coming through, the omens are coming through in a big, big way. Not only are you going to see owls, but I'm also seeing keys. Okay, and the number 38. The number 38 might be showing up on a phone number, maybe on a license plate, on a receipt. But also, we've got the number 12, we have the number 14, and the number 12. Again, double 12s. So you may be seeing double numbers like 12:12 on a clock, midnight, 12:12. So there's something happening here. There's something that is shifting. And I feel your reality is definitely about to, it feels like it's going to warp. Maybe it already feels like it's a warping. Things aren't making sense. Maybe people are acting a different way. Perhaps you're feeling like you're not able to communicate. It's all mixed up here. This is what I'm getting with the Hangman today for you. And it's just, maybe something doesn't make sense. Or perhaps you're afraid to make a move or make a decision or take action around something because you have this idea that it'll turn into something that it might not, right? There's a 50-50 chance here. So Spirit wants you to believe in the power of you and the light that you have within yourself. They want you to trust your inner knowing. I know that sometimes we don't trust ourselves, and then later on we're like, oh, I should have listened to my intuition. They want you to listen to your intuition at this time. And this has been a big message that has been coming through my readings recently, is about really trusting your inner knowing, your gut instincts, because they are leading the way. And with the Hangman card, give yourself some time to think about something rather than rushing into it, right? I feel things are happening very quickly. I feel time has sped up in a way. I don't know if you feel like Days are going by quicker. It's like the year is almost over. It just feels really uncanny and strange. This is what I feel, that I can't believe this year is already over. Almost over. I mean, we still have 3 months, but it just feels like, how are we already here? Right? October the 31st, we're about to enter November. Like, what is going on? And, you know, major transformations. A lot of you have gone through some major transformations in your life where you were here and then now you're here. You're able to see clearly. Things have fallen into place for you, right? It's just, you can't explain it. It's as if it's happening by magic. It really is, right? And here we have the King of Pentacles. This is very grounded, solid energy. Now I'm getting calisthenics coming in. I'm seeing somebody that's hanging on a monkey bar. I'm seeing loved ones on the other side that may have been a gymnast or someone that worked out or used to hang a lot. This is what I'm getting. Someone that used to really enjoy nature or climb trees. Now, your ancestors, those that are on the other side, include like family members. This could be children. This could also be pets. Okay, they're all coming forward for you today. And I'm definitely getting a very sporty energy through the Hangman card. And I'm getting an authoritative energy coming through the King of Pentacles. This feels like a father or a grandfather. It feels very strong. There's a very powerful will. I'm getting tradition, someone who is very rooted. They have a very strong vision, right? So that this is what they want you to do, is to implement a strong vision, a clear vision for yourself if you don't have one. Some of you, I feel, you have turned yourself right side up. It doesn't mean this side is wrong. They're both right. It's just there's another perspective here with this, right? And here we are now looking through the lens or the perspective of abundance, of prosperity, of security, and stability. This is where you're not competing with anyone. There is no comparison either. You are ruling over your reality as the authority of your reality. This is the power that you have, the power that you're meant to wield. And right now, they're wanting you to wield that and direct your energy where it matters and where it's important. The areas of your life where you want to see growth. I feel for some of you, this is your career. It's, you know, it has to do with your finances. Maybe this has to do with a relationship. Or this has to do with you just living in a world of peace, right? Whatever it is, whatever this vision is, know that you are someone who is very capable of reaching it and experiencing it. And right now, October 31st seems to be the point, the turning point for you where this is now activated and you're crossing onto that next timeline where this starts to take place. So having a strong foundation in your life, in your health, your body, your mind, your relationships, your career, you know, it's going to be really important. Putting some roots in the ground. Now, what's coming through here is this person is holding a shield. They're wearing a helmet. This is a king. It feels like a Viking. So I'm definitely getting a Viking energy. But I'm also seeing something to do with, I'm getting the Game of Thrones coming in. I always get Game of Thrones with these kinds of cards. And winter is coming is what they're saying here. Winter is coming. And maybe there's something to do with winter where you have to prepare for winter. So for myself, I live out in the mountains. We have to prepare for winter by winterizing our property. So I feel this is you preparing to get ready for, you know, darker times or times where things may be a little bit slow. And it's not to scare you. It's just to get you to prepare yourself to not freak out about it or worry and stress. Life fluctuates, right? And right now, some of you are on a high and you're about to enter a low. Some of you are on a low and you're about to enter a high. We're all going through different experiences right now. And wherever you are, they want you to connect with the energy of abundance and move through that by stabilizing yourself. Having some sort of routine or schedule in your life that you follow, right? To put yourself in some sort of structure or system. And I'm getting some sort of structure or system that is shifting. This could have to do with like government, right? The way that we exchange money. I'm getting money exchange changing here, right? Everything's going online. We are already seeing that. I don't really carry cash anymore, like at all. I don't know if any of you do either, but I feel everything's online now. And there's almost like this, they're showing me a computer screen and they're showing me black smoke going through it. I don't know what this means, but it feels like maybe there's some sort of darkness or some sort of illusion within the screen that we're watching, the screens that we're watching. Maybe this has to do with AI. I don't know. But I feel like there's a lot of illusions in the world right now. There are things that aren't real that are showing up as real, and we're believing them to be real. And this reality has everything that you believe existing in it. Like if you were to believe something, you would find it to be true because there are so many things in the world that can confirm that for you. So it's very, important that you understand what kind of vision you have for your world, the kind of energy that you're putting out there, and, the energy that does come in. How are you interacting with it? How are you processing it? And how are you applying it in your world? Right? You have the power to transmute energies. You have the power to stay strong within any kind of storms and stay within your own frequency and vibration. And this is what they want you to do as you're crossing a threshold, as you're crossing into a timeline that you have drawn in. Change is definitely taking place. You're going to be here and then you're going to be there. This is what I keep getting here with the Hangman card. Flippy floppy energy, and perhaps you feel flippy floppy with your decisions, with your actions, with the words that you are saying. Right? This is why they want you to really center and regulate yourself as you're moving through this experience. And there's no need to rush. This knight is not in motion. They're standing still. They're waiting. They're strategizing. They're preparing. So this is exactly the energy Spirit wants you to embrace in your life right now as you're moving through your life's experiences. And I'm getting that you're going to progress. You're going to see a lot of progress. You're going to see a lot of success. Like you're going to see forward movement, improvement, things working out, right? And it's coming through the darkness. Like sometimes we are meant to dive into the darkness and move through this energy. And you, my friends, are diving into the darkness, into your subconscious. And here, there's almost like a battle that you've already won, even though it hasn't started yet. It's like you've already tapped into the vision of you have already winning and you're standing there in victory. And it's almost like you don't even have to go to war with this. It's like you don't have to battle. You don't have to take part in the darkness. Instead, you're just passing through it, right? And you can pass through it in stillness. You don't have to be active here. So sometimes action is non-action. And right now they want you to hold still. There's something that is coming in, something that you're meant to be aware of as you are moving through and passing through the darkness, through the shadows. You are the light there as well. And you don't have to be in a defensive stance. This person looks like they're relaxed. They're waiting. They've got their shield up and they're ready, right? They're ready for whatever is coming in, but they're not afraid of it either. So they're wanting you to work on the fear that might be overwhelming your life, overwhelming you. Fear doesn't have any power unless we give it power, right? So let's work on setting that fear aside. It doesn't have to be in the driver's seat. It can be in the passenger seat. It doesn't have to override our experience or stop us in our tracks, right? And here I feel there's a lot of healing that is taking place within you, a lot that you're meant to work through. And I do feel some of you are doing some shadow work right now, and it's intense, right? Shadow work is intense because we are going into the depths of ourselves, and we're facing things about ourselves that we didn't want to face or we didn't know about ourselves. It's a lot of deep reflection, it's the internal work that you are doing. This is what I'm getting here, and it is working for you. You're going to find yourself coming out of this into this new experience. And it's not that it's happening in one evening. I do feel that, the evening hours as the clock strikes midnight, this is where this sets off, right? And you're getting 12-12 here. So 12-12 might be that turning point, might be that threshold, might be that portal that you walk through, right? So this is what I'm getting here from the Knight of Pentacles. We've got a black horse. You might be seeing a black horse. You might be seeing bulls here. We've got bulls on this card. I'm getting poison ivy here as well. So these are all signs, all omens that are coming through. And, you know, skeletons are also coming through, right? Halloween, of course, is on the 31st. So we are definitely going to see people dressed as ghouls, as ghosts, as skeletons. And here, there's no need to rush into reacting to some of this. Now, I do feel reacting, I mean, not being afraid of the fear that's walking around. The reason why we dress up as this, from what I understand, is so we're not afraid of it. We are working with it. We're giving it treats to go away kind of thing, right? So you can share with me what your interpretation of Halloween is, or whatever October the 31st signifies for you. You can share with me in the comment section below. And I'm also getting here spirit warrior energy that is being awakened within you. By you moving through the depths of the darkness and the shadows, you are awakening the warrior within. And, you know, these experiences that are a little bit tougher, that are challenging, that really have us stepping out of our comfort zone are there to help us grow. They're not there to make us break. They're there to help us grow. And right now you're going through a major growth experience. And Spirit wants you to know that you are under divine protection. You are safe. You are guided. And you are supported. So they want you to, again, tap into the energy of abundance by stabilizing yourself as you're moving through the darkness, and know that your angels and ancestors are there guiding you through the way. So something to do with Vikings coming through again. And I'm also getting a bull rider now. Any of you have family members that were bull riders? That's coming through here for you today. So we're going to go ahead and bring you another message from the beloved dead. So let's see what card comes through for you today and what that message is. So we are getting here, my friends, is Bohemian. We've got the spirit of the Bohemian coming through. So let's see what this Bohemian would like to share. So Bohemian. Ordinary, asked the Bohemian, sniffing the air. That's not for me. There's no worse offense. Delectably louche, she flows fabulously through her color outside the lines life. She prefers the gaiety and tragedy of the artists, the actors and musicians, and surrounds herself with cats and lovers, fragrant smoke and full-length gilded mirrors. What tethers others to reality, marriage, children, house, and carpool, she uses as a sash for her satin kimono. So the Bohemian isn't hardwired for caregiving in the traditional sense. Lunches might not be packed, but there's always Coltrane coming from the speakers. She never means to hurt anyone who falls in love and her vagabond ways. An avowed aesthete, she sees and values the beauty in everything but guards against anything that endangers her soul's freedom to fly and express. Having to maintain any kind of conventional structure that doesn't resonate with the mood of the moment is tedious, unreasonable, and unbearably cruel. When the free-spirited Bohemian swans into your reading, she blows up the lavoured doors of perception and asks that you take a walk on the wild side. Loosen your grip on tradition, the mainstream, and anything that binds or clips your wings, and take some time to smell the roses, the datura, the bread, the laundry, and alternatively, if this resonates as a pattern of problematic relationships stemming from a commitment phobia, you may want to ask yourself whether or not the connections you're forming and attracting are stable. And if not, why not? Right? So this is your message from the Bohemian. So yeah, I'm getting Bohemian ancestors here coming through, and we are going to now seal and close your reading off with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. We are getting 16, and I am perspective. This is an affirmation that you can repeat to yourself. I am perspective. Sorry, perceptive. So you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. And I feel this is the inquisitive mind, is the hangman. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So once again, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for others to benefit from. So, you know, the Hangman is also a way of seeing the world. You have a different way of seeing the world, and you have a unique way of connecting with people, but also tuning into the language that people are speaking that isn't through words, but rather actions and, you know, body language, the subtleties of what they're not saying through the way their eyes are speaking, right? So you have this ability, and I feel it's awakening here through the Hangman card. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.